Class, we are already in week 5. This week we're going to cover site design guidelines and credit card payments. This should help you more in your efforts to create your website and get things launched. So we'll jump into our first topic, site design guidelines. For this assignment, we want you to think a little bit about how your site is going to look. It's, to me, a very fun assignment because you're starting with a blank slate. And so you can really pull from a lot of different ideas. And what's cool with online businesses is that you can go to other businesses and say, hey, I really like that functionality, and pull it onto your website. That's encouraged, that's good competition, that's good growth, that's good creativity. You'll tweak it slightly for your purposes, but you can really, the internet is really open to you to pull from what other people are doing and say, hey, that's excellent, I want to do that. And so this assignment helps you to think through that a little bit. So you'll go to 2 successful websites that operate under the same business model. Something similar to yours. Doesn't have to be your exact same business type, but the same business model. And you'll take a look at each of these sites, open a Word document, post those URLs, and then list 5 similarities and why they have those similarities, what causes these businesses to run with similar functions or similarities like that. And then list a website that you'd like to pattern your site after, explain why you chose that, and then describe 4 pages that you would include in your website and provide your rationale for that. As an example of this, I pulled up a very popular website. This is apple.com, and I'll just share a few things that I like about this. It's a clean website. They highlight their main purpose first, and so for them it's their products, their phones. So you see that right away, and you can purchase right there from the home screen. So when I arrive at their site, everyone already knows Apple. If I'm an unknown company, I'm going to include a tagline or something descriptive so you very quickly get to know my company. But Apple gets you right to their core purpose of their website, and that's to sell you a product. They have a very simple navigation up here, and so it's very intuitive what you're searching for, what you need to find. And this is true of Apple's mantra, but their simplicity, and they direct you to the most logical click per se. So those are some of the things I like about an Apple website. Obviously that is a high-end destination website, but think about it in those terms. And if you're running a model similar to another website, pull from that site, pull some of the principles and ideas that they use, and hopefully that will help you in your own process. So that's our site design guidelines assignment. I have a discussion board on that. We'll jump into our second topic, and that's credit card payments. Now you may or may not be using credit card payments on your site. It depends. It depends on your model, but excuse me, this is an important skill to have for any online business owner, because if you have a business where you don't use this currently, you may into the future. It's always good to understand how to establish payments on your site. For this assignment, we're specifically going to use PayPal, so you do need to use PayPal for this. I know there's a lot of options out there. There's some very good options outside of PayPal, but for simplicity standpoint, because PayPal is virtually ubiquitous, we're going to use PayPal. And there's a video you can watch about the basics there, but the essence of this assignment is to go to PayPal and create a button type that you would want to use, and then you would copy the code from that button and paste it into your document. And what this is almost a trial run. There's a couple instances where we will go into some HTML coding, and if this is very new to you, that's okay. We're not going to code anything from the ground up, but there's certain functions like Google Analytics or some of the functionality with Google Ads or with a credit card payment where you will go to a site and generate code meaning to place a button on your website, you'll need the HTML code to copy and paste onto your site. Each of those assignments will walk you through how to do it. Your site builders can help you do that because this is very common. But this is where we'll sort of get a practice run at this, because you don't actually have to use this code in your website. If you're going to use PayPal, this is a great time to do it. If you're not going to use PayPal, you just need to copy that code and put it into the document. And then what I think is the most important part of this assignment, and what you should do for any new functionality in your business, identify 3 questions you need to have answered to know if this button will really work for your business. And that'll be it. So the assignment is fairly straightforward. Just generate the button, generate the code, and you can do all of that through PayPal and then paste it onto your document. So these instructions will walk you through how to do that, how to copy the code, and then you come up with the 3 questions you need answered to know if this will work for your business. Now the final step is optional. If this works for your business model, go ahead and paste this onto your website builder, and you can contact, I hesitate to tell you where to paste that, because each drag and drop builder or each content management system will do it a little bit differently. So if you need to, feel free to reach out to your site building company. These are very, very common questions. They should have great customer service to help you through this and know where to paste it on your site for this functionality. But if you're going to use PayPal on your site, perform these next steps. If you're not going to use a payment function like this on your website, if you're running an affiliate model or dropshipping model, ignore these steps. That's our week this week. You'll have a reflection, and I will ask you, please, if you will, to leave student feedback for the instructor. I try and make changes every semester based on student feedback. I want to know what's working for you, what's not working for you. This is crucial for me as an instructor to make sure I improve this experience for you this semester and for other students into the future. So if you have time, I would love to hear your feedback, positive or negative. As I mentioned, what's working for you, what should we keep doing, what's not working for you, what can we improve? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks, everyone.